Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Green Lantern Corps. On ComicPOP. Hello everybody and welcome to Off the Rack. I'm Sal.
I'm Ben.
I'm Tiffany.
The comic book review show where we take an issue, break it down by the writing and art, and tell you what we thought about it. Today, we did both issues of the IDW DC Comics crossover series, Star Trek Green Lantern. Mike Johnson with writing, and Angel Hernandez doing art. Initial thoughts of Star Trek Green Lantern?
I dig the Star Trek series in itself. Not only the movies that came out recently, but the TNG series. Aside from that, I didn't have a whole lot of introduction into Star Trek. I didn't know a lot about the original series. I wasn't into all of the different spin-offs. And I didn't watch all of the original movies. That said, this book is really fun. It's so cool seeing the Green Lantern, actually all of the Lantern Corps, start getting involved in this new universe and seeing the entire crew of the Enterprise interact with them.
I was expecting it to be stupid.
Yeah, that's exactly how I went into it, and I was so surprised.
Yeah.
I dig Star Trek to some degree.
Yeah.
I like the new movies.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a little of the old series. You know,
Yep.
like, I'm not going to get a Green Lantern Voyager crossover, so... You know?
So it's not going to be your Star Trek Green Lantern crossover.
I like TNG too.
Yeah, it's not going to be
Voyager.
Voyager. It's not Voyager meets Jon Stewart Green Lantern.
Oh.
Another thing to point out, by the way, this crew is the new movie crew.
Yeah.
This is the Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto.
Yeah, and they did a pretty good job of capturing...
Yeah, it's hard to do, but they do a nice job. The IDW is really like good at approximating the character, the actors, without making it slavishly like devoted to them, so that when it's not them, it's wrong.
Yeah,
like it doesn't look that bad. What'd you guys think of the writing for this book, or for these books, these two issues?
I dug it. I think for me though, not knowing much about the Green Lantern, other than of course what I know from the animated Justice League show, that opening page of issue 1, I was like, I don't know what's happening, but I don't really need to, I guess. Like, I don't know who this person is. Mm-hmm. I don't know necessarily what's going on, but I know it's going to lead me into the story, so get over it.
Right.
And that's kind of what I did.
Yeah. Yeah, it does a nice job of kind of truncating the whole damn origin and giving you just like, you just want to see Green Lantern and Captain Kirk team up.
And I think that they did a really good job writing the crew. Like, they're quick-witted, they're funny, they're whatever. Like, they're very much like they are in the movie, and I think that really matches up. It
felt more like a Star Trek movie than a Green Lantern book.
Very much so, yes. It is, and I think it's actually published by IDW, so like I think it has a focus on Trek. It's also set in the Trek universe. Mm-hmm. It's a Trek villain until issue 2. And the Trek villain, by the way, is General Chang from Star Trek 6. It's Johnson's way of being like, I want to kind of put my stamp on the new Trek universe, like, which, by the way, is really flimsy. Doesn't work.
No, and that's when I'm talking about the fan service thing.
That's like, he's like, I want to use General Chang, but I need to make a new 2009 version of General Chang. Oh, that's too hard. I'll just use original General Chang. Everyone is hilarious and great. Like, I basically view Star Trek as a comedy series, like a really touching, fun comedy series.
The new one,
especially with Bones. Bones is one of my favorite characters, especially the new Bones. What do you guys think of the art for this series?
I thought it was expertly done. I loved every spot where someone became a different lantern. Yeah. It was really fun. And the faces were really good, especially for the crew of the Enterprise. Mm.
I thought that the art for issue 1 was really, really great. I had to check to make sure it was the same artist for issue 2, which it is, which makes me think they probably rushed issue 2. I thought issue 2 was a little looser than issue 1.
I don't think I even noticed that, I gotta be honest.
That's how I felt.
There's one panel in particular I really kind of dug, in general. It's when the rings first activate, and there's like this really like huge light explosion, and Scotty's there, and I really like the fact that the artist like actually put in, like, if you look hard enough, you can see the outline of like part of his face and his hand and his little buddy Barnacle, whatever guys, like, and I was like, that's a nice little attention to detail. Of course, because we're dealing with actors, like, some of it works, some of it doesn't work for me. Like, when we first see Kirk, I'm like, that's Chris Pine. When we first see Spock, I'm like, that's kind of Zachary Quinto. Now, I do want to mention something that was really, like, I thought it was really funny. And I don't know, it's just so stupid. But like, there's a moment in issue 2 where the Green Lantern's there.
Yeah.
and you've got like Kirk and Chekhov, and they're all like hanging out there too. And I don't know what made me notice this, but you've got the Green Lantern there with his 6-pack of abs, and no one else!
Yeah, no one is ripped.
No other guy has that at all.
Yeah.
And I thought that was so funny. I'm like, you might be like, oh.
Well, they're also like, Starfleet doesn't make deliberately flattering uniforms.
No, I know, but even now that they're like lanterns,
I know.
you don't like see.
No, they're not like, I'm actually, Captain, I'm actually ripped.
And it's like one of those little nice attention to detail for the artists.
Yes, where they're really showing like they're from different universes.
Yeah, they're like, don't forget, this is a superhero from the DC universe.
Yes, and he's meeting people. I just breakout moments. I think we should talk about just our favorite little moments.
Yeah,
mine was seeing everyone turn into the Lantern equivalent.
Yeah,
going to the Gorgon universe.
Oh my god!
Or planet and getting the Gorgon from friggin' the original,
Gorns.
the Gorn rather.
Gorns.
That was amazing because not only was it hilarious to do a throwback. He looks like a Red Lantern. Like, it works perfectly.
He's like a dragon man, so it totally works. Blah.
Yeah, he looks great.
The fuck is a Gorn?
A Gorn is he looks like a dragon man. He's like a dinosaur man.
Kirk fights one in the original series.
Yeah.
For me, one of my breakout moments, and it's so stupid, but like, this kind of thing. There's two things, actually, that make me laugh.
Mm-hmm.
All right? One was when they get the lantern, skeleton, whatever it is, onto the ship. We go to Bones, and he gets to say he's dead, Jim.
Yeah, that was wonderful.
It got me. It got me so much.
Yeah.
And the other one was, of course, when they go down to the planet to find the skeleton.
Yes.
And Spock's like, Captain, I don't really understand why we have.
Yes, the captain is first officer, and is like chief medical technician or whatever.
Yeah, I'm like. Good point. Good points all.
Good point. A lot of cool things happen in this book.
Yeah, and I like how some characters like took to the ring quickly, and some of them
not so much. Yeah,
and I thought that was really cool. Of course, the villains took to it.
Oh, no question. Fucking the Klingon Empire is completely decimated.
I know. Well, the council that was amazing. That big beast thing.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
It's also a great opportunity to see all these beasts of myth and legend.
And then he'll conjure a giant glass of prune juice.
Yes, and drink it
because it's a warrior's drink. I also like the fact that we're gonna get the Gorns, which is so that's really random but cool. But
and it's 2009 version.
They look really
but
different.
We're gonna see a powered Klingon go up against a Romulan.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, you know that Jordan is going to get knocked out, and Kirk is going to have to pick it up.
It's going to be Kirk. It's not going to be Spock.
I figured it would be Spock, because Spock has more willpower.
That's true. Well, we'll find out. I don't know. No, that's debatable.
Yeah, but Kirk has more heart.
Yeah. Let us know in the comment section down below. Who has more willpower, Kirk or Spock? Who is a better Green Lantern, Kirk or Spock? Let us know in the comment section down below.
It's Sulu!
Oh. I can't believe Sulu didn't get a ring either. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll see you guys next time with an all-new Off the Rack. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Sal.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Tiffany.
Keep reading.
I didn't buy that keep reading at all.